feeling pretty settled here in Denver?
Yeah. It's coming back. It's so easy coming back, having everything set up this time instead of coming in the middle of the season as I did last year and trying to basically set up my life out here. So to come back to having a house and everything, it's been easy to come back.
How big do you think that'll be for you, having an entire preseason and an entire season with the Rapids?
Yeah, it'll make a massive difference. Just been settled, knowing all the players coming into a dressing room, feel comfortable straight away, and outside factors, having my outside situation sorted with houses and for my kids and stuff. It's really made it a lot easier coming back and having a full preseason and be ready to go at the start of the year.
What are your goals for this season, personally and for the team?
Both really. They're the same. To have a good season, to as a striker score plenty of goals, and for us to make the playoffs. I think that's our goals, and it's pretty straightforward goals, and it's just about going and doing it.
Dylan Powers said he thought you'll lead the team in goals this season. How many do you think you can bag?
I don't know. I've not played a full season here before. I don't know. I want to get as many as I can if I'm fit and feel well and play well. Plenty of goals should come. So, and provide and just help do my best for everyone. Obviously, as a striker, you want to get goals, and that's what I aim to do. Me playing well and the team playing well around me, I'll help that.
You guys struggled scoring goals last year, 33 goals in 34 games. What's going to be different? How are you guys going to score more often?
We just have to be a little more positive. We've obviously new players coming in as well, which will help. We just do things a little more positively. Look to score. Look to be creative, and as I said, some new players as well, and all that will make a difference.
One of those new guys is Skelton Gashi. What do you know about his game, and how do you think it'll fit with yours?
Yeah, it should work great. We have a few new players. Gashi is one of them, and he looks to be a really good player. So looking forward to him joining up with us. Adding his ability and expertise, and from his previous few years, his record's outstanding. So I'm looking forward to him helping us and us helping him.
You've probably played against Papa a little bit, and now he's on your team. What do you see from Marco Papa, and what do you think he'll bring?
Yeah, I saw him. I think it was one of my first starts for the Rapids was in Seattle, and he scored. I've seen what he can do, and again, I hope he's got all the ability. He hasn't started training really with us yet, so I'm looking forward to that. But outside of that, I'm getting on well with him, and he seems to click with all the players and be a friendly, good guy. So that'll help him settle in quickly and should be really ready to go at the start of the season.
Now you're one of the more accomplished players on this team. Have you taken on more of a leadership role within the group?
I've made a conscious effort to try to talk more this season in meetings. I think I'm now the oldest player in the squad, so that hurts a little bit.
Oh.
I can't believe they got rid of Marcelo. He was saving me by a few years there. But yeah, as you're older and you feel able to talk more, and it becomes a natural thing to add to the group.
As the oldest guy, do they have any old man nicknames or anything for you?
No, they don't realise I'm the oldest. I think I don't look the oldest. I look about 22 or 3.
Do you anticipate having to leave the squad for Euros this year?
I don't know. I'd love to. In a selfish way, I want to go to the Euros, but if I don't, great. I stay here and play. Don't miss any games and help us get to the playoffs, which is the aim. So it's I look at it as ideally I'd love to go to the Euros. If I don't, it's still a positive. I'm here and I'm here for a full season. So I don't think I'd miss too many games if I did go. Maybe 3 games, but because there's a break because of the Copa America at the time. But I'd love to go. I'll be doing what I can in the next 6 to 8 weeks before the squad is picked to get into that squad, and we'll see.
Have you had any discussions with the coaching staff there about that?
No, I think they might come to watch us play our first home game this season, but they just said go out and play well, and I should have a chance to get picked.
Cool.
Do you have any goal celebrations planned out for this season?
No, usually just comes naturally. Nothing special.
You mentioned the one where you got fined at Wolves. Can you talk about that one?
Oh yeah, that was. I think it was my shirt. Take your shirt off one. It was a freezing cold day. It was more a joke about taking my top off, but get booked by the booked for taking your top off. It was my third or fourth booking, so I was close against suspension, so the manager wasn't happy, and rightly so. Got fined.
Dylan Powers, like, you traveled at Reading. Did you give him any advice?
Yeah. I spoke to him about it. I was there for 4 years, so I knew a lot about the club, and he really enjoyed it. Actually, he was a bit unfortunate. I think it went very well, but I think he was a bit unfortunate from his point of view that the manager left sort of just in the middle or near the end of it. So, but he really enjoyed it. I think he did well there. But from a selfish point of view, I prefer him to be here, to be honest.
We have another Irishman and another Doyle coming into the
Yeah.
squad. What do you think of that?
Add to confusion. It'd be good. Another attacking player gives us more options, and I think he's American Irish. Nice to just nice to have new faces around, actually, to freshen things up.
Are you familiar with his game?
I've heard of him before, yeah, but I haven't seen a massive amount of him. He wasn't in, he's not younger than me, so I wouldn't have grown up in the same age group or whatever. So.
You've shown some pretty good form in the preseason. Can you elaborate on that and what makes you so good at headers?
I don't know. It's been good. I've come back feeling reasonably fit, and we've got straight into it, and got a few goals, which is nice early in pre-season. The heading things is something I've been good at since I was a kid. So particularly tall, but I seem to time it well. So it's basically practice and practice and practice.
So do you look into the stands? Have you ever looked into the stands and got an extra bit of motivation? And if so, what has kind of helped you
No, I don't. I like to hear noise at games. I don't particularly look in the stands. I like to spot my wife and kids beforehand. But other than that, no. People could be shouting at me, and I wouldn't. It doesn't. Focus on the game. But I just like the noise, whether that's at home or away from home. Noise. To me, doesn't affect me whether it's a home game or not. Just it's nice to play in a noisy atmosphere.
Great.
I noticed your bunkmates with St. Ledger. Have you guys gotten close at all with that?
No, we're not on this pre-season. We haven't been so far, thankfully. We've been split up in pre-season. All the players are in with different people and get to know different people. So, sure as the season goes on, we'll be back together again, and I'll be babysitting.
You mentioned your family. So what about Colorado and this program ultimately persuaded you to make the move last season?
I think it was just, the enthusiasm was, for me to come out and look at the place, because I have 2 young kids and I didn't want to move them, across the world. Basically, I wanted to keep them settled, but everyone here was quite adamant, just come out and have a look, and I did, and I really loved the place, and I knew my wife and kids would as well. So, it's someone that's quite keen for you to go somewhere, and it makes you make that decision easier.
How about the altitude?
Yeah, it's we haven't been here much pre-season. It's nice to be out, but you get there and you get used to it. You have to think of it as a positive now, I think, and hope it's good for us in the long run.
Do you see it as an advantage when other teams come in?
I don't know. I spoke to different doctors about it over the years, and they said, if a team just comes in the day before and plays, it doesn't affect them as if they're here 3 or 4 days and then play. It affects them. Their body doesn't have time to react in the first day or 2 or whatever. So, but I definitely notice it when we go away from home. That you seem to have. I think it shows in our record as well. We seem to do very well away from home. You seem to have that. That extra bit of fitness from whatever at home. I think we score a good few late goals as well. Actually, when you look at last season, so it's obviously helping us.
Okay.
What do you think of a player like Gashi coming from a Champions League team here in the Olympics in the prime of his career?
Yeah, I think it's great for us, good for the league, but more importantly for us, it's really good. And he is, from what I've seen, a really good player. He's been a top player in Switzerland, and it's just nice that we're able to attract that type of player. Hope he can keep it up.
Do you expect him to face the same kind of adjustment with your experience coming over here with the travel?
I think so. He's in Switzerland, so maybe they're at altitude. I don't know. Pretty mountainous place, but he'll have a few weeks now to settle in before the season starts. He'll have 2 or 3 weeks training with us and get to know each other. But like anyone, he's not moving an hour or 2 away, which is what usually happens in football. You leave maybe an hour's flight away or two. If you're in Europe, it's never that far away. Whereas coming here, it's a big adjustment. If you've got family or whatever, so we'll have a few weeks, and after a month or two, it's like anywhere. It seems like home.
The Rapids have brought in John Spencer to help out with the offense. What so far have you sort of experienced in your relationship with John, and what's been his message?
No, it's just been good. It's just another coach as well. If there's certain players working on shape or tactics, it's nice that he's able to take maybe some of the strikers who we just maybe stand and watch and take and do some extra finishing work while waiting, which was the case today. Just little things like that. It's nice to have another set of eyes, someone who is an attacker, a striker as a player, so he knows how we feel more than other coaches who would maybe with their defenders, midfielders. Another coach who's a striker relates better to us, and it's, for me personally, that's nice.
You scored a lot of game winners, a lot of big moment goals. What is it about your personality, your style of play that really lights you up in those big moments?
I don't know. I can't answer that. That's sort of been the way all my career, to be honest. It's not just here, so I don't know. I don't have an answer. It's just the way it's worked out. Whatever.